All right, so I'm going to try to reuse this RV frosted window thing. And you can see it is a frosted window. It's not a clear window, which I don't want. So I'm going to try to replace this glass with some plexiglass, and hopefully it'll turn out okay. All right, so I got this plexiglass piece that I cut to the same shape as this, and I'm going to caulk it on to the window frame, and I should be good to go. So this plexiglass, it's very light, you know, it's not very light, but it's lighter than glass, so that's nice. Going to glue and caulk it in, and now I should have a clear window. All right, so it's drying up. It's not completely dry yet because it'll dry clear, but it's dry enough for me to mess around with it. All right, so I got that window frame up, so now I have something to mount the window onto. So I decided to use this Polywall material that I got at Home Depot, and I've never used it before, but I think it'll work out just fine for the skin on my camper. It's lightweight, it's flexible, which I like, and of course it's waterproof, which is also very important. So if I'm wrong, let me know. So the nice thing about polyboard is that you should be able to just cut it with some strong scissors. All right. Okay, so I just have 2 screws to hold up this side because I need to come over here and draw out the window. All right, let's test it to see if it fits. Well, I'm gonna have to do some trimming. Cut it just a little too tight, but I'll trim it down and it'll fit. All right, I got the window to fit, and I put in some more screws. Gonna put some more screws on the bottom and the top. And what I did here is that I took out the screws on the bracket, and I used that to screw in this thing, so I'll have less screws, and of course I can't screw through the metal, so it makes sense. I did the same all around. All right, got that window screwed in. Looks okay. Let's look on the inside. That's the way it looks on the inside. So next up, I need to add some foam insulation on this backside. Okay, so I got that in, cut it in. And you think that you could cut a little bit extra big and just kind of force your way in, but actually the foam holds pretty well, so try to cut as accurate as you can and shove it in. Well, in the middle of doing this, I realized it, but I knew I was going to have to take off the window again to put on the tape, and I got some of this vapor tape. I'll leave a link in the description for you. It's a low-cost duct tape that we're gonna put around and to tape everything together and keep from all, you know, you don't want to breathe in all this stuff. All right, I got it back on, got the tape in, so now the seams are taped up. Let's take a close look. So this tape worked out pretty nicely. It's some inexpensive stuff that I got from Amazon. Again, I'll leave a link for that. But here's that window that I bought for $5 used, and I replaced with my acrylic frame. So that's the front of my camper shell. Next up, I'm going to have to do the sides.